Guys, I have a legitimate issue. So I'm giving away these two GAN 14s, but, well, let me just say like this. I now have a third GAN 14. They want me to review this because they know I'm the best cube reviewer out there. So I don't need another GAN cube, in full honesty, because I have a lot. So I'm gonna review this and then I'm gonna give it away to you guys. So in total, we will have 3 GAN 14s being given away. Go ahead, check the description to see how you can win. But all right, enough of that dude talking. Let's go ahead and open. Ooh, almost didn't catch that. Let's go ahead and open this GAN 14 up and see what is inside. All right, so made a little cut here, and then that ASMR. All right, so I'm just gonna be straight up. I have not watched any unboxings or reviews of this cube because I wanted to be completely unbiased when opening this and reviewing it for you guys. So if I missed something, go ahead and let me know in the comments. But let's see what the inside of this box looks like. So it looks like it's got a little pull tab. And there it is. All right, so right off the bat, we got this cool credit card thing that they have put in so many GAN cubes that I've owned. But yeah, there's the serial number, I guess. Don't really need that. Inside of it, nothing much. We have our box of accessories and our cube box here. It's actually pretty sad to me that they didn't put anything in the box. I mean, for example, this is the GAN 13, and it had this huge like unboxing experience with like the cube going through all the forms and seeing what the inside looks like. So that's pretty sad to me that they didn't have anything. I'm uncertain if the other versions have different boxes, but I guess just a quick critique by myself. And then accessories. I'm sure this is just gonna be typical GAN accessories. Yeah, so we just have like our guide, cube station, another guide, and then a bag. Doesn't feel like there's anything in the bag. And then finally this, which is probably gonna be our tensioning tool. We'll try to figure out how to use that after we unbox the cube. So here is the box. We have a little tab on the bottom and then opening. All right. So I believe the glossiness on this cube means that it's UV coated. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comments, because y'all got mad at me last time I said that and it wasn't true. But all right, and you guys want to see the turns, so let's go ahead and get the first turns. Well, I'm not quite sure how to feel yet. This cube feels very similar off the bat to the GAN 13. The turning's really nice, actually. I didn't really get any catches. So I'm really curious after I set this thing up, tension it, put it all together with lube, see how it feels, and see if this will potentially be something that I'd be interested in buying another version of this in the future, like a special edition or something. But again, I'm super happy with my GAN 13, but seems very similar so far. So I know off the bat, one of the biggest differences between this and the GAN 13 is that this has a lot more customization. I'm not quite sure the right word, but there's like 3,000 or 4,000 different ways you can configure this cube. Obviously, have our tensioning on the inside of the pieces. And then the core, just like the GAN 13, you got your top knob, which I'm pretty sure is going to be magnet strength, and then this bottom knob, which is going to be the tightness of the cube. So we're gonna go ahead and look at this, the 14 on the right compared to the 13 on the left, and to see if we see any noticeable differences. All right, so again, my 13's on the left, 14 is on the right. So looking closer, these both have 6 different tensions on the top, and then again 6 different tensions on the bottom. So off the bat, I'm very skeptical, to say the least, that this actually has more customization. But we're gonna go ahead and look at the pieces next and see. All right, so I take that back. So there is edge piece customization on the 14 where there is not that on the 13. So our larger number of customization comes from the ability to now customize the edge pieces. So very interesting. I'm uncertain off the bat how big of a difference that is going to make within solving. So I'll probably end up setting the cubes up very similarly, and just kind of seeing how big of a difference there is between the two. But we'll go ahead and put that center cap back on. And we have one more thing on the box to check out, which is this bottom tray. So very interesting. So you can see we have our tool that's gonna help tension the inner part of the core. And then I'm uncertain what these are, but I think it's either a core or some kind of magnet replacement. I don't think these are gonna be any different from the ones that are already in it. So if you break one, you can just toss these in. Let's go ahead, put this back together, and then I'll give my finalized thoughts and opinions over a couple solves with the non-tensioned, non-lubed GAN 14. And you can kind of see how that performs. So this is me switching my timer to 2-pad because you guys told me to do that. I'm unsure what that even means, but there it is. I guess to summarize my final thoughts and opinions on this cube, I kind of said earlier that I wasn't getting any catching at all, which was a complete lie. I didn't know it at the time, but you can kind of see if you watch these solves pretty closely that I'm getting a ton of catches on the interior pieces. And I'm really uncertain what that issue might be, being that the makeup of this cube is very similar to the GAN 13. However, I have not set this cube up yet, so I'm very interested, to say the least, that after setting this cube up, tensioning and lubing correctly, that this will be the resolution to the issue. But I guess my concluding thought is, for the price that this cube costs, there are a lot of better options out there. I'm not saying that this cube is horrible, the worst thing in the world, but I mean, even go to Speed Cube Shop and just look in their under $20 section. You could get a few of those cubes for the price of having one of these. So I guess that's just a quick summary of my thoughts and feelings. All right, so again, if you wanted to win one of the now 3 GAN 14s, just go ahead and make sure you check out the description. And if you made it this far, you might as well subscribe, so go ahead and do that too. But with that being said, we'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.